Now we are going to walk through how to set up a basic event in Aspen Hysys Dynamics. We will add a new event schedule in the Schedule Manager to set up an emergency scenario that may include several sequences. Then we can add a new sequence to configure the actions to predict the flowsheet behavior. The sequence can be a collection of actions on the unit operations. Then a new event can be used to define event conditions and actions. The event condition can specify the event at a given time, and more than one action can be executed when emergencies occur. To open the Event Scheduler, click Event Scheduler from the Dynamics tab on the ribbon. Aspen Hysys loads the Event Scheduler Manager, which contains a list of the schedules in the case file. The buttons in the Schedule Options group are used to manage the schedules. Now click Add to create a new schedule. In the bottom right corner of the Schedule view, we can rename the new schedule. In the Schedule Sequences group, there are several buttons that are used to organize all the sequences for the current schedule. The Sequence field contains the name of the sequence. The Run Mode field displays the sequence mode, which can be either one-shot or continuous. A one-shot sequence executes all its events in order. Then its status will change to complete. A continuous sequence returns to the first event after the last event has been executed, in a continuous loop. Click Add on the Schedule of Events to add a new event. Open the event window by clicking View or double-clicking the event. The Event, Condition, and Action List tabs display the current event number with its corresponding condition name and action list name. The Wait For section on the Condition tab allows you to specify which conditions will cause the event to execute. These conditions can be the logic to evaluate true, an elapsed amount of time, a specific simulation time, or a variable to stabilize. The Action List tab of the event window is used to manage the individual actions for the event. You can define actions, which execute once the condition is met. The condition types are the logic to evaluate true, an elapsed amount of time, a specific simulation time, and a variable to stabilize. For the logic to evaluate true option, click Add Variable in the Variables for Logic Expression group first. From the Variable Navigator, select the variable that you want to use in the logical statement. In the Logical If Expression group, specify a logical expression using the variables that have been added to the event. Elapsed amount of time lets you specify the amount of time you want to wait before the actions are executed. A specific simulation time lets you specify the exact time the actions execute. If we select the Variable to Stabilize option, we should click Select Target first. From the Variable Navigator, select the variable that you want to use for the stability criteria. Then specify the following information: basis for calculation, bandwidth for the basis, percent or absolute, and period that the variable must be within the bandwidth, stabilization period. After specifying the conditions of the event, more than one action can be executed. There are 14 action types that can be specified. This specify variable action requires an object and a value. The current value and units of the selected object appear. The start, stop, hold, and resume sequence actions all require that a sequence is selected from the drop-down list. It is not possible for a sequence to start or resume automatically. However, it can stop and enter hold mode automatically. The available sequences are only those that are part of the parent schedule. Other actions are play sound, trace dump, play script, save snapshot, send DDE command, stop integrator, ramp controller, set controller mode, and trace message.